Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Lucy Van Orden Johnson and I teach and train at the Westside YMCA. I also teach classes at Bayview YMCA, but right now we're here at the Northwest YMCA. Today we're going to do women's strength training. Before we go any further, I'd like you to please get your chair, your mat, and your set of free weights. This would be dumbbells. If you have more than one set and different poundage, absolutely keep that right near and close by because it helps if you have different assortment of weight. So, what is strength training? Strength training in itself, okay, it's a exercise that focuses on resistance training. Resistance being free weights, machines, okay, possibly tubing, all that is resistance training. Now, women's bone mass is affected as we age. So if we're consistent with strength training, we help prevent that from happening as well as help new bone. Women's muscle tissue is a lot less than the men due to the testosterone. Some of the benefits of strength training, which there are many, is relieving depression and anxiety. It's helping with bone and joint health, creating a better body image. Lots of benefits to it. You're never too late to learn or do it, and it's especially important for our older people. So, I would like to format this class and actually covering each major muscle with the different types of exercises for that muscle with just the free weights. And then we're going to try to actually do exercises combining them, which we call supersetting or combinations, all right? But you're going to get a chance to actually do every exercise, okay? I might stop and talk, but I want you to keep going. If your goal in strength training is for muscle endurance, do 3 sets of 12 or more reps. If it's for muscle strength, try 3 to 6 sets, maybe 6 to 12 reps. That's just a suggestion, but again, if you're new to strength training or you want to start strength training or you're not sure about it, please check your YMCA and see if they have a small group strength training course or a personal trainer. And that way you get yourself in there and you're not intimidated and you're learning correctly and you're safely doing the exercises. So we're just going to do a quick warm-up, all right? And that will be on giving yourself room, all right? And you ready? So all we're going to do is go side to side on the tap. So we're going to start with our right foot and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it out and out. Good. So as we talked about this morning, mobility is dynamic stretching, and that's what you are doing right now. Take it side to side for 4, 3, 2, 1. March right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 4 more. Up, 3, 2, 1. Good. Tap it out for 2, for 3. Other side. Tap it out. 2. Let's add those arms. Out, out. 3, 4. Other side. Good. 2 more. Good. Heel tap. Front, front, front. Give it a little tilt in the body, pushing the hip forward. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Back. 2, 3, 4. Keep it going on. 5, 6, 7, 8. March it with the left. Inhale up. Exhale. Half squat. Right foot. 1, 2, 3. In. 1, 2, 3. In. Reach. Reach. 2 count. 1, 2. In. 1, 2. In. 1, 2. In. 1, 2. In. Take the hip. 2, 3, 4. Sit back into that hip. As one knee bends, the other straightens. Good. Now, take a tap again, side to side. Good. We're going to sway towards, away. There you go. Sway. 2, 3, 4. Step out, right, left. Turn out, turn out. For 4, 3, 2. Arms are going to change. Cross. 2, 3, 4. Change again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up. Hold that squat. Turn out squat. Good. Lift the heel. 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 Good. Open those thighs. Now take the hip. Toes front. Slowly come up. Good. Feet together and roll. Roll. Shoulder roll. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Grapevine to the right. Grapevine to the left. Right. A little faster. How we doing? Grapevine. You got it. Take it out and tap. 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 Circle the arms. 4, 3, 2. Grapevine to your left. Right. Left. Right. March it to the right leg. Taking the right leg. Tap front, side, back, and in, and then the left. Here we go. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Squat it down. Lift, down, lift, down. Lift, hold the lift as we go. Sway, sway. 4, 5, 6, 7. Center, rotate right. Center out to the left. Nice rotation, upper back. Warming up. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now just march. You're going to take that march into a jog. Now these are all options. You do not have to do it. Do what works for you. So we're going to take a little fast run. It's like a jog. Ready? Hold that core in. Fast. Hold it. Keep it going. And in. 2. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Right foot with the V step. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out. Nice and wide. Adding arms. We're going to go hit, hit, clap. Hit, hit, clap. Low. And up. Now, march again. 2, 3, 4. Look right and left. Right, nice and tall. So you work that in the neck area. 4, 3, 2. Right foot, side, in. Left foot, side, in. Squat, in, squat, in. Squat, in. Good. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale out. Loosen up the shoulders. Now, roll. 2, 3. Reverse the circle, start to the back. Circle back in front. 2, 3, 4. Open the chest. Close the chest. Rib cage open. Open the back. Open. Good. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Good job. We're ready to start. So the first thing we're going to start with is the bigger muscle group. So I'd like you to take your mat, grab your heavy weights for chest. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with push-ups. All right? So I'd like you to, if you're going to do a straight leg push-up, I would like you to make sure the inner thighs are tightly together, the butt is squeezing, you're not dropping your hips, you're not lifting your hips, your shoulders are over your wrists, and your head is in line with your spine. Feet are flexed and down. So I'm going to do the modification for my new people watching. We're going to cross the ankles and we're going to squeeze the glutes. Now, push-ups, mainly for the chest, but it does target, depending on your arm position, it could target your biceps, triceps, and shoulders. We're going to start with a military push-up, arms really close. Okay, so we're going to be right here, and we're going to do 8 of each. Okay, so here we go. Down, up, 2, up, 3. Now what's the breathing? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Arms close. Good. Quickly sit back and stretch. Breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, the choice is yours to modify the push-up or straight leg. Tricep push-ups. Fingers in. Chest over. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull back and stretch again. Get your breathing. Make sure you feel that breath in and out, deep. And our last one is going to be a wide push-up. So this is where your hands are going to go wider than your shoulders. You're going to put your choice of push-up, and here we go. 8, 7. So this targets the front of the shoulder, chest, bicep. 4 more. 3 more. Now you don't have to go all the way down. Good. And sit back. Good. Now take your heavy weights, and I'll do it from the side. So when you do the bridge, you can also do this on the Bosu or a ball to challenge your core. But we're going to stick to the floor. Grab your weights. Good. Bring your elbows right into an L shape. And as you straighten your arms, I want you to squeeze your chest muscles like you're hugging a beach ball and line up the weights right above your midline. Bring it down. Midline would be the nipple line. As we push, we exhale. So this is a chest press. Inhale. Good. It could be done with a barbell. Good. Down slow. Now give me 8 fast. Tempo. 8, 7. So you have to control both those weights in your hand. That's why dumbbell weight training is the best. 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there and bring your right arm down and then up and bring the left. So this is option 2. So we can do one at a time. This is called unilateral. So this helps me to control the weight even more, but it also helps me to get in touch with my weaker arm. Good. And we always have imbalances in different places. 2 more. Now another chest exercise would be the palms facing for chest fly. And close. And down. And close. Repeat and close. 4 more. Bring it up. 3. Control those weights. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, I want you to cross both weights and hold them with both hands. So both hands are over the weights. Good. And we're going to slowly bring it over our head and then back over the chest. So this is called a rib cage pullover. And what it does is it works the chest and the back. Also, mobility in the shoulders. 4 more. As we breathe in, the hardest part is the exhale. The inhale is going into it. The exhale is coming up. This would be your eccentric. This would be your concentric. 1 more time. Overhead and bring it in. Very good. Bring the weight down and come up. Now, I want you to take your right foot forward. And let's go into standing. Grab those weights. So we're going to do different back exercises. We're going to do 2 sets of these so you get to feel what the modify is and the option for variation and the more difficult one. So grab your chair. And I want you to sit on the chair. Now, again, back is a bigger muscle group, so you want to use heavier weight than you would for your shoulders and arms. Grab your weight. And I want you just to lean forward. See how my legs are open, hip width apart? So I'm going to lean forward, and that's going to help me keep that back steady. All right, and I'm going to pull up and down. Pull up and down. Up and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Exhale here, inhale. So the difficult is the pull. Now don't drop it. You want to control always your weight in both directions. Good. Now, that same row is going to be turned out. So we're going to go underneath our legs and bring our feet together. And we're going to go 8, 7, 6, working that upper back. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now put that weight down and grab your lighter weight. Go ahead and sit. Now remember when we were on our back in the bridge just now, we did chest fly. Well, the opposite of that for the back, upper back, would be reverse fly. Usually in reverse fly, you cannot handle the same weight as you do for a double arm row or single arm row. So we're going to go down again, and we're going to stay right there. So we're trying not to do this, okay? And we want to keep that back long. And we're going to extend out and in. Reverse fly. Inhale. Inhale. 4 more for me. 4, 3, working on that nice range of motion in the joints. 2, 1, and put that weight down. Good job. So we did our chest press, our chest fly, we did unilateral, we did our back bent over row, we did our back bent over row to the side, targeting the upper back, and then we did our reverse fly. So very, very good. So now what I'd like you to do is put your hand on the chair and take that heavy weight. So my legs are straight, my arms are straight. However, I can bend. So if there's any discomfort or you're just not feeling very comfortable, bend. So I'm going to pull up, but now I'm going to reach out and pull up. Reach out. This is your single arm row. Targets the lat, rear delt, rhomboids. Good. Pull up. 3. You got it. Exhale here. 2, 1. Good. And we're going to hold it isometrically. Another change, another variation. And we're going to press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Other side. So I'm going to do this side nice and straight. You're reaching and you're pulling up. Reach and pull up. Reach and pull up. Reach, pull up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So the first option I did was bent knee. Now I'm straight leg. One more. We're going to isometrically hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Small range as we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. Okay. So now we're going to sit again. So I'm giving you the option of sitting in the chair. Sometimes the chair, which is like the bench in the weight room, is more beneficial. It helps you with correct form and not cheat. It also helps you in case you have some sort of an injury and you don't want that to reoccur. That'll help you too. So we're going to sit and do what's called a shoulder press. So grab the weights for your shoulders. And I want you to sit back right against the chair. So the back of the chair, feet are on the floor. All right? So you want to try not to sink. Take those weights and make like a field goal. 90-90, bent elbow to L position. Push up and rotate. And then come back down. Exhale. Inhale. 3. Keep those shoulders against the back of the chair. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. 8. Now we're going to hold here and we're going to do unilateral, starting with the right. 8, just straight up. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring it down and relax. Good. So, I want you to stand now and do that same movement. Feel the difference. Well, now standing, you got to activate that core, okay? So we're going to do the same 8. 8, 7, 6. See the difference? Now, what happens if you really wanted to challenge your core and stand on the Bosu? Yeah. Good. Last one, alternate. 8, left, right, 3, 4. Keep it going, nice and tall. Anchor through the core. Last one, and down. Let's go back and sit and make sure you have your lighter weight. And we're going to keep those shoulder blades against the chair, feet on the floor, and we're going to do what's called a scarecrow. This is going to target your rotator cuff. Got to remember your shoulder is a very multi-purpose muscle group and joint group. So you really have to work the shoulder in all ways that possible. So this is your down movement and up. Bring it down and bring it up. Now you notice I'm sitting against the chair. I could stand and do this. You're welcome to do that. Feel what it feels like. You could stand against the wall. You could lay on your back. A lot of options to do this exercise. Keep going. In and down. One more. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Bring it down. Good. Let's roll the shoulders as our back comes away from the back of the chair and just roll and roll. Stand up and let's open up, stretch the shoulder, cross, open, cross, open, cross, 2, cross, and you're done here. Good. Now I'd like you to take the weight of your choice for working bicep. All right, so bicep. You have hammer curl, traditional curl. And then you also have what's called a crossover curl. So we're going to start with the hammer curl. Let's stand. And those of you who want to sit, feel free to sit. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to start with the right arm, and we're going to pull it up, down, up, down. Slowly alternating, unilateral, and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, bring both up. So which one feels easier? Probably the easier one would be the alternating. However, it's a lot harder to control. Up and down. Up and down. 4, 3. Now notice I'm not swinging my arms. I'm not going forward and back. It's nice and still. Good. Down. Now, I want you to open the legs a little wider, and I want your palms to face front. Good. Bring it up all the way and down. So we have 8 traditional curl. Good. Down. Where's the breath? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Here we go for 4. And down. And 3. And down. And 2. And down. And 1. And down. Good. Now, you're going to take your arms one weight only. And this is the crossover. So put it in your right hand, make an L shape. Take that and cross and touch, and then bring it back down. Cross and touch, and then bring it back down. Cross and touch, and bring it back down. Good. How we doing? Now this is a little harder. So what you normally could do with a regular traditional curl, you might not be able to do here. One more. Cross and lift. Good. Now I'm going to go to the other side. So there's that L shape in the arm. It's going to stay there every time I come back to that. Cross it over. 2. So this not only targets that bicep, targets the shoulder and the forearm. Bring it down. Up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I'd like you to have a seat. And I'd like you to grab lighter weight, okay? Now, ideally, a body bar or a barbell of light weight would be more beneficial here. So this is a little harder. So we're going to rest our forearms right on our thighs, and we're going to work through the wrist. So these are wrist curls. Somebody who works with their hands a lot, your hairdresser, a wood carver, somebody on the computer 24/7, you would want to do some of these wrist exercises every day. Good. Up. Again, up. Like I said, the body bar or barbell goes a little easier with this. Palm up, same thing. Now, notice my thumb is over. It doesn't have to be. My thumb could be around the back here. So it's really what's comfortable for you. But you want to focus on not moving the forearm region, just from the wrist down. Good. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So these are all exercises. Our last one for the biceps is what's called a concentrated curl. And most likely, you want to sit on the bench, the chair, the ball, the Bosu, wherever. You want to take your one weight, and you want to take it in the right hand. Now, I'm going to touch the floor, and then come up maybe an inch or 2. Now, the back of my upper arm is pressing against that thigh, and traditional curl for 8, 7, 6. Concentrated curl. Control. No matter what you're doing in free weights, always control in both directions. We have 2 directions that have a terminology to them. So this would be your concentric, this would be your eccentric. Concentric, eccentric. And that is what the e-gym machines work on as well. Good. So you can also do this with a hammer curl. Down, up, down. 3, 4. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up, other side. So I'm going to start really low. Keep that pressure, concentrating the curl into the bicep. 8, 7, traditional curl. 6, 5, 4. I like doing this sitting on a ball. 2, 1. Hammer curl. 8, 7, 6. Keep it going. How are we doing? 5, 4. Come on. 3. You better not be sitting. 2. Sitting and relaxing. Good. And relax. Now you can relax and grab that water if you need it. So there's all the different things you can do with just a bicep curl. Okay? Variation and options, there's so many of them. We're going to now go into our tricep. Grab one weight. Stay seated. Okay? We're also going to do this in a couple different ways. And we're going to sit at the end of our chair. Now, you could take the weight itself at the end, or you could hold it this way. It really is preference on your holding. This is called, they call it a tricep extension, but back in Arnold's day, it was a French press. So we're going to touch the base of the neck and then lift up. So as I touch the base of the neck with control, I'm not slamming it. I'm keeping my elbows very close to each other, and I'm trying to keep the elbows nice and over the shoulder area. Now, people with tight shoulders, this can sometimes be a little difficult. Just do the best you can. Maybe not come all the way down. Keep going. Up, down, up, down, up, down, and release. So you could do this standing. Now we're going to do what's called a kickback. Okay? So we're going to stand again, just like we did for the row. You're going to either bend your knees, if that's more comfortable, or straighten. Let's do this. Let's try something different. Let's step into a lunge. Good. Put that hand on the chair. Stay forward. Now, usually, we don't use a chair. We just hold that lunge. So, if you would like to challenge your balance, you can always put that hand on the thigh. I'm going to use the chair. Bring that elbow up. It should be your left elbow. And we're going to kick back. So, we're going to go kick back, in. Now, notice I'm coming all the way in. So that gives the tricep a second or two to rest. So what happens if I stop 3/4 of the way? That's going to keep that muscle contracted. Now, we want to keep the elbow very still. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Come to the other side. Nice lunge. You have the choice of putting your hand on the thigh or on the chair. Elbow set up. 8, 7. Keep the elbow still. Breathe out. Breathe in. Shh. Shh. 2, 1. Good. Come in. Now, grab both weights. And you can also do it squatting, same time. We have 8. Now watch what I do with my wrists. And then I bring them in. I rotate. See me rotating the wrists? Out, palm to the ceiling. Then the palm comes in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Put the weight down and grab your lighter weight for 2 more shoulder exercises. So we're almost done with the upper body. So the shoulders are going to do a lateral raise and down. Lateral raise no higher than the shoulder. Keep the wrist neutral. Which, what I mean by that is try not to flex the wrist or down. Keep it nice in line with the forearm. Slight bend in the elbow. Good. 2 more. 1 more. And down. So that's your lateral raise, which targets the medial delt, the top of the shoulder. We did the rear of the shoulder, which is your posterior delt. Now we're going to do the front of the shoulder, which is your anterior delt. So we're going to take both arms out and in, out and in. 6, 5, no higher than the shoulders, no swinging. 3, 2, 1. Now what I'd like you to do is do 1 lateral raise at the same time doing 1 anterior raise. So the right arm's going to come forward and the left arm's going to come side. We're going to drop it down and reverse. Ready? Here we go. Here's 1 and lift. Down and lift. 2. So we're doing 2 different things. Good. Working 2 parts of the shoulder. Little coordination involved. Yes? 4 more. 3 more. You having fun yet? Come on. 1 more. Down. Down and up. Good. Relax. How we doing? Good. Quickly grab your water and get rid of your chair. So now what we're going to do, keep both those weights. If you have more than 1 set of dumbbells, different weights, keep them close to you because you might want to challenge yourself. Okay? We're going to do a lot of the stuff on the mat now, and we're going to combine things. We're going to superset, starting with the chest. So we're going to go back to that bridge and grab that weight. Now, I want you just to hold the weight there, and let's put the weight down. We're going to get it in a minute, and put your hands down for now. Let's focus on the bridge. So now we're going to incorporate the lower half. All right, so we're going to lift and lower. Now, I don't want to go too high up where I'm arching. I want to go up to line up in that nice plank where it's shoulder, hip, and knee. 4 more. Up and down. 3 more. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Long neck, shoulders wide. 1 and down. Good. Now I want you to take the weight you want to use for triceps. And what we're going to do is when we extend, so we're going to bring the weight to our ears and then extend up. So I'm going to use a lighter weight. So I got 5. So my arms are straight up. So this is a tricep extension. I'm going to lower the weight beside my ears. And then I'm going to lift. The key is not to move the upper arm. So wherever the elbow is, it's got to stay. Now, when we go down, so does the hips. When we go up, so does the hips. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. 4 more. Count to 2. Up. Feel the glutes and hamstring here. Also feel the stretch through the hip flexor. Down and quads. Up. Good. Down and up. Stay up. Open and lower. Chest fly with the bridge and the hip lift. Up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Straight legs out. Cross the weight over the head. Legs up and curl. Over the head. Legs up and curl. Over the head. We're using those abdominals. Rectus abdominals mainly. Up. Stretch the legs. This is your rib cage pullover. 4 more. Up. 3 more. Up. 2 more. Up. 1 more. Up. Bend the knees. Release the weight. And come up. How'd you do? You did good? You didn't stop, right? Okay, so now we're going to come to our knees. And we're going to take the lighter weight. Okay? I'm going to do it sideways and then facing you so you see. So sideways, hips over knees, knees in line with feet. Get that shoulder right over that wrist. Take your left arm, the arm closest to me. And you're going to lift up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Very good challenge exercise on the Bosu. Up and down. Up and down. Working the rear delt and the lat, the latissimus dorsi. Last one. Good. We're going to go to the other side, but this time I'm going to face you. Arms extended, set up properly, knee, hip, and here we go. We hip, 8, and down. 7. Now notice I'm not just dropping it, okay? Up, control. Up, control. I'm not sinking into my arm. I'm pulled away. Up, pull away from that arm. 2 more. 1 more. And down. Good. How we doing? Stand up with heavy weight. We're going to take a squat along with the shoulder press. But to get to that shoulder press, you have to do a hammer curl. So, start with feet hip width apart. And we're going to go down, hammer curl, press. Down, hammer curl, press. You got it? Good. Down and in and up and in. Now we're doing multitasking. We're supersetting. Yes. Down and in and up. Again. Down and in and up. We're going to hold the down. 8, 7, 6. I'm going to turn sideways as you keep going. 4, 3. Option 1, bent knee deadlift. Down and up. Down and up. Bent knee. Flat back. Lower back, glutes and hamstring. Getting a workout. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Continue with straight leg. Down and up. Down. This is also very good to do on a step or Bosu. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Put that weight down. So that's some of the exercises combining different things. Okay? We're going to do a little ab work. We're going to start with the side plank. Option 1, keep the legs straight. On top, bent knee, forearm. It's a low side plank. Higher, higher side plank. Okay? Option 2, one leg ahead of the other. If you're going to do that, let that back foot flex against that front heel to stabilize the feet. All right? So we're going to come up and we're just going to hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Swing it to the other side. So this side I'm going to do a forearm so you can see the difference, okay? So my forearm, I'm not going to go up as high because I'm on the forearm, which in turn makes it harder, okay? So we're going to go up, 2, hold, 3, squeeze your butt, 4 more, 3 more, 2, lift up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, 4 more, up, down, up, down, up, down, and relax. Good. Let's do any weight that you choose. Now, I want you to think about your ribs rotating. Your ribs rotating. It's not about the weight. You're not working out the weight or the arms. You're working out your rib cage, doing obliques and transverse abdominals. However, I'd like you to take your feet and bend them. Bring them together tightly. Hold one weight. Hold it at the end. And we're going to come towards me, and away. Towards, away. Now, if you need a breather, come up and then go back. So there's a variation. You take a little breath as you exhale up, inhale back, or you could stay back there and really target those obliques and the transverse abdominals. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Good. How are we doing? You should be sweating, okay? I hope that gives you a little clarity on proper alignment and terminology of just your basic upper body movements. We didn't do much in the way of the lower body. That's for another time. But this was strictly upper body, and then we combined some of the things as well. So I'd like you to stand up for a stretch. For our chest in front of our shoulders, we're going to interlace, and we're going to straighten those arms. I really want your glutes tight so you're not arching. So get the hips neutral and open those shoulders. Feel it in the chest, feel it in the arms. Hold that stretch. While you're there, because it's now pressing down your shoulders and you can't cheat, look towards me, look away. Towards me, look away. Towards me, look away. Towards me, look away. Good. Come back center. Let's give a nice tricep stretch. So we're going to take the right hand to the base of the neck. We're going to use the left hand to grab that elbow. And the first thing you want to do is pull that arm tightly in. So if you're feeling the tricep stretch, then stay with it. If you want a deeper stretch, go ahead and really lean to your left, since you have that right arm up. Now I'm not sinking, I'm staying lifted out of the waist. Come back up. So that way I not only get the tricep, but I get the torso as well. Your left arm comes up, the fingertips to the base of the neck, the right hand touches the elbow, pull it gently in. If you're not feeling anything or you wish to have a deeper stretch, take it over to your left. Hold it. Center. Good. Now take a fist and circle. We work the wrists. We work the forearms. Good. And reverse. And reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interlace your fingers. I'm going to turn side so you can see the tailbone tucked, the rib cage closed, and I'm reaching forward. Feel that stretch all the way down. Come up. Now I want you to feel the stretch as you lift up and back. Now I don't want to sink into my lower back, so to prevent the lower back compression, I'm going to squeeze the glutes, and that's going to force my hips forward so I can get a nice length and stretch through the spine, through the arms, and as well as the quads and hip flexors. Bring it down. Good. We're going to face front. We're going to do a wider stretch, okay? And we're just going to sit back into the left and then come up. So when you sit back, think of pulling the hips back and the back coming to a flat back. There you go. And come up. Good. Try the other side. So this is a nice slow stretch through movement. Now hold this. Feel the inner thigh. Like I said, we didn't do much of leg work. We will do that another time. Good. And then come over to the other side. Hold it. Inner thigh, hip, stretch. Good. Take your right hand and flex. Pull the fingers back. So we're getting the whole arm. Mainly the forearm and the wrist. A little bit of the bicep. Now bring your fingers down. Take the top of the hand and push it towards you. Now you're getting a nice stretch through the whole top of that arm. So nice bicep, forearm, wrist stretch. So flex upward, gently pull. You can also do this on the floor. And then take it down and push it towards you. Good. Come together. Press your lower back. I want you to really think of opening up everything. And I want you to lengthen and look up. And then bring the chin down. Bring it back in. Tilt it to the right. Making sure the shoulders remain down. Tilt it to the left, feeling the side of the neck and the top of the shoulders. What are we stretching? The traps and the medial delt. Come back up. Take a deep breath, inhale. I am so glad you guys joined me today. Exhale. I hope this helped you have a better idea of what women's strength is. Remember, we don't just work with the free weights. We work with equipment, and we also work with apparatus like the Bosu and the ball. So, hope to see you when we come back. Take a deep breath again. Exhale. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Stay healthy. Thank you.